I'm gonna see something real quick. I'll be able to see here. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing it tonight. That's pretty bad. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing it tonight. Too pixelated. That's pretty bad. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing it tonight. Too pixelated. That's pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing it tonight. Too pixelated. That's pretty bad. I didn't even know there's that much of a delay. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing it tonight. Too pixelated. Too pixelated. It's too pixelated, isn't it? If anybody can comment, let me know how bad it is, because it looks bad. I got another device hooked up. I can see it. It looks really bad. It's too pixelated, isn't it? If anybody can comment, let me know how bad it is, because it looks bad. I got another device hooked up. Because I'm not going to do it if I'm too pixelated, because I've had some pretty good lives the last few days, and they're way better than this. Yeah, another device. I'm not going to do it if I'm too pixelated. I've had some pretty good lives. Is it pixelated? Somebody please comment and let me know how bad it is. Okay, then I'm not doing it tonight then. Yeah. I'll see you guys another night. I got plenty of videos I posted on my page. Yeah. I'll see you guys another night. I mean, I don't, if it looks that bad, I just don't do it. I mean, Minecraft, I guess. But I got plenty of videos I've been posting. I got some little short ones. I got some other one. I got the live from last night that's on there. I got TikTok. I'm not being able to go live on that, but I'm working on getting better reception, because where I'm at is I'm in a tin can in this camper. And it's raining bad. So I'm not going to make or try to. Some people do. Hi there. Some will watch it, but I wouldn't watch somebody all pixelated. No, go ahead. Thank you. Yeah. I got 360 some videos on my YouTube channel, so you can't get bored. I mean, some of them talking about the Bible and God, some of them just singing. I mean, I do a little bit of everything, as far as, because this is my recovery. This is how I stay sober and clean. I'm over 3 years clean. or 3 years sober from alcohol. I'm over a year clean from meth. I am going on 8 months clean from pills, and I'm over 2 months clean from coke and weed. And it's just been a process. I got a lot going on the street right now because of the case I caught from my past and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, I need to let my voice rest anyways. But I've done some other videos if anybody wants to watch. Go ahead. I just am not going to say. Last night's video was great. You're in recovery too. This is what I do. This is how I stay sober, is making my silly videos. That basketball has been in a lot of videos. I've been through a lot. I'm not no better than anybody or no worse than anybody. We're all in this together for real. I started out almost a year and a half ago. I started doing these videos on a regular from my mom's garage because I went homeless. I chose not to be a slave to a slumlord, and I went and stayed in my mom's 100-year-old garage fighting 4 addictions. And in November, she got upset with me because I called her a hypocrite on Facebook. And you know what? Instead of me being in a 100-year-old garage, I'm inside of a camper. And God puts us in the places we need to be. So sometimes maybe I just need to talk a little bit, but I'm not too pixelated. I won't just move, because I know that if I move too much, it makes it pixelated way more. But sometimes I don't need to sing then. You know what I mean? Maybe times I do this too. There's times where I'll just talk because my past is bad. I'm not proud of it at all. I've been in prison too many times for one case I didn't do. Still trying to prove my innocence with it. And it's been a process. I'm a convicted sex offender. And for one of the cases I did not do. And it's been 20 years. And I passed the polygraph in 2012. And they won't do anything with it because they use it for investigative purposes. The victim of the case lied on me in court with no evaluation for her mental stability. And after I went to prison, another guy was accused by her of something similar, and the prosecutor never let the case go to court because he thought she was lying. But you know what? Everything I went through in the last 20 years has got me to this point. Because I was molested as a child by a man that I went to prison with. Ended up going to the same prison. Didn't even know it at first. That I was in the same prison as the man that molested me. And when I got near him, and I wanted to go be stupid and hurt him, he looked me straight in my eyes and said, "I'm sorry." And it took everything inside of me to turn around and leave him alone. But because of that man, he brought me to an addiction of drinking even more throughout high school and then into the Marine Corps, because I went in the Marine Corps after my senior year. And one night I had a bad breakup with a female and I hurt myself. I stabbed myself. And I never dealt with it after 20 years ago. And I ended up starting getting in trouble. And I caught my first felony, which was an underage girlfriend. And because I caught that case, the prosecutor automatically assumed that I was guilty of the other case. And I've been trying to prove my innocence, but you know what? God's going to do that for me. It's already in the works of possibly getting my case reopened. And I'm just going to have some faith in a lawyer this time that I actually think cares. Because I had a public pretender 20 years ago that didn't even know what he was doing. And I hated the judicial system. I hated the law enforcement because of all this. But you know what? The last 3 years, God has changed my view on the law enforcement, because there is some good officers. Because first of all, it wasn't even an officer that wrongfully convicted me. It was a prosecutor that was gung-ho, assumed that I was guilty, And I had a biased judge that just passed away in March. I had a biased judge that was sleeping during my trial. When I testified, he was snoring. And I don't have the money. I'm broke. I don't even have a job right now. Like, a lot of people don't even realize that these videos and what I do on YouTube now, because I used to do it on Facebook, they banned me because of my past. This is what I feel is my job for real, to keep me alive. It's some people's jobs to stay alive for real because of all our circumstances. And I'm no worse than anybody. There are people outside right now sleeping outside in this rain in my town. And this is a very small city. Very, very small. It's only 14,000 people in Bellefontaine, Ohio. And they're sleeping out in this weather. At least I'm not. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of prosecutors that are. And this man told me 3 years ago to my face that he had no problem changing my past, but he won't do it. He told me to my face that he thought she was crazy, but he won't change the things. And I can't get anybody to help me because it takes money. I had one lawyer tell me he wanted $7,500 just to touch the case and wanted $300 an hour. I said, what? I get my case overturned, it's worth millions. And I'm just going to give most of it away. You want to know why? Because John D. Rockefeller was the greatest man to ever start donating money. That man donated $500 million back in the 1800s and early 1900s because it became a circle. Donating money is a circle. You get it, most of it back. That's what's wrong with all these billionaires and these millionaires, because they don't understand that if they took just a fraction of their money and gave it to all the adult people in the United States and stop worrying about all these foreign countries that need to start learning how to take care of themselves, we wouldn't have people with problems. Yeah, it's raining here. That's why the reception is horrible. It's been raining all day. But we need it because it will make the grass grow. I have a job lined up. It's just not time. And my life is more of being on making videos because I will have people watching me all over the world. And just this past week, I've been getting more views on YouTube than I have the whole time I've had my YouTube channel. But it's because I've been starting to make these short little videos and it's catching more attention. The short videos are what's brought my subscribers up from 81 to 99 right now. But I also know it's because I've been starting to open up a little bit more about what's been going on. And TikTok's helping with that too. Because I found out that I'm not allowed to have major social medias because of my past. I don't care. And YouTube regulates they watch every video that's posted, or they do whatever they do. I mean, I just know that I haven't had any problems because I've talked about my past many times on YouTube. I don't cause anybody problems. I don't try to talk to any juveniles. Every single one of my videos, I make sure that it says just for adults. It's not for children. Just to make sure. And the thing is that I get the right lawyer. I even told a lawyer in this town, I told them all, especially the specific one, I said, I've never met a lawyer not greedy enough. Because if my case is overturned by an unbiased judge, it's worth millions. I did 6 years for something I didn't do, and I got to register for life for something I didn't do. At 22 years old, they deemed me a sexual predator. I'm 43 years old. They gave me an evaluation that was inconclusive, first of all. I'm confused. But it is what it is. But I'm going to get over here. See y'all later.